A same-sex couple, Eric and Andrew, together with their adopted daughter Wen, are renting a house in the country. The family gets an unexpected visit from 4 odd strangers. They're polite, yet insistent. And they're telling blood-chilling things. According to the strangers, the world is about to end. There's only way to stop the apocalypse, and it's bad news for the hosting couple. The intruders say that either Eric or Andrew must sacrifice their life in order to save the humanity. At first, the 2 men find it hard to believe this nonsense, but after a while, they start thinking that the mysterious guests are maybe telling the truth. M. Night Shyamalan's tragedy as a creator is a mismatch between what he wants and can do. He's a capable storyteller and an undeniable master of thriller, and yet he's craving for more. Shyamalan also wants to surprise, educate, and mentor his audience. But the thing is, he only succeeded in that once, in his movie Sixth Sense, that came out almost a quarter of a century ago. Everything he made afterwards had a certain degree of weirdness in it, from the slightly unusual Unbreakable, to the utterly nonsensical Lady in the Water and The Happening. That weirdness is almost non-existent in his classic by-form thrillers, such as Split and The Visit. But it looks like Shyamalan is not particularly interested in making straightforward movies that aren't chock full of metaphors and hidden meanings. Quite interestingly, Shyamalan has never had appalling box office disasters that would make him take a moment to reflect and realize his errors. Instead of a slap in the face, the director was repeatedly getting a flick on the nose. He would shrug his shoulders, then change direction, and get back to his feet. At some point, he lowered the bar when it comes to film budgets, and now he has nothing to fear at all. Shyamalan's name and gripping plot alone are enough for a movie to turn profit. Knock at the Cabin has become a vibrant example of that approach. The intrigue is arresting to the point of taking your breath away and making you anxious to know how the story will play out. Plus, Shyamalan's name on the poster promises a thrilling plot twist in the end. You spend 90 minutes on the edge of your seat waiting for a climax that will blow away your mind. But your hopes crash like a card house. You experience such a heavy disappointment that no one in Hollywood, but M. Night Shyamalan, is able to deliver. And this has nothing to do with the fact that the film lacks Shyamalan's trademark plot twist. After all, the very lack of a twist, that is so heavily anticipated by the audience, can be per se considered a twist. The problem lies in a different dimension. As the end credits start rolling, you can't put your finger on why on earth you watched that movie. What was it about? What did the director want to say? What things does he want us as an audience to reflect on? At what point would we believe those strangers, if we found ourselves in a situation like this? Well, isn't that obvious? We would believe them as soon as we've seen real proof of their words. Would we sacrifice ourselves to save the world? Of course we would, seeing that the lives of our loved ones would be at stake, too. And, besides, with all people dead, a potential future would look rather sad. So, what was this story supposed to teach us? These questions are by no means rhetorical. And the most annoying thing in the film is the pathos and aplomb with which Shyamalan is asking these questions, and the straightforward, naive answers he's giving to them. But even if we drop this big-scale discussion and zoom into smaller details, the movie won't get any better. As a thriller, Knock at the Cabin is very good, but how come it has so many unfinished ideas, awkward choices, and Chekhov's guns that one moment hang still, and the next, start to fire without stopping? It's another wasted piece of cinema that keeps your attention while it lasts, but leaves you with a terrible aftertaste, as if you've been keenly listening to the ramblings of a madman without even realizing that.